jar, nigga. Shop with me, I supply pressure. Bitch, I'm in it like Curt Hennig. Try to test, that's when I flex. Got my foot on your neck, nigga. You know I apply pressure. I'ma get my respect. Cause if not, I apply pressure. Got the gas in the jar, nigga. Shop with me, I supply pressure. Bitch, I'm in it like Curt Hennig. Try to test, that's when I flex.
Hey, Curt Hennig fans, hello, and welcome to another episode of Nobody Beats Curt Hennig, Nobody. I am your host, Steph. Today on our podcast, Perfect Podcast, we are going to watch along to Curt's match with Ronnie Garvin. I thought I had done this one. I guess I didn't, so I apologize. To be honest, I wasn't sure if I did this one or not, but it is a good one. In fact, they were just talking about Ronnie Garvin on Jim Cornette's show. That he was like a really, really, really nice guy, very skilled in wrestling terms. He said that he gave Jim Cornette some devastating blows that Cornette never felt. Awesome, isn't it? So, yeah, I am really excited because we have 3 more matches that we're gonna show. Uh, 2 of them have Dustin Rhodes in them. One is Barry Windham, the other one is Ricky Steamboat. Yes, I think so. Yes, so Dustin Rhodes and Ricky Steamboat, and then a special for you. We have a special match. This has to be before the loser leave town match. It has to be. So we're going to watch Ric Flair versus Curt Hennig or Mr. Perfect in a house show. And like I said, this has to be before the loser leave town match. If it was right after, it literally, I mean, he did have to stay, over the weekend, because I mean, he had obligations to fulfill. So if Flair had that stuff, excuse me, if Flair had stuff to do, I mean, McMahon would make him, do his commitments and stuff. So he would have to stay to at least that. So, all right, we're just going to go right into it. The first one is Barry Windham, I believe, and Dustin Rhodes. Yes, we're right here. So we're going to, and this is a house show, guys. It says WCW house show, no disqualification match, lazy booking. But this is Dustin Rhodes and Barry Windham. So Barry Windham would be second generation. Of course, Barry Windham would go on to join Curt and Bobby Duncombe Jr. in the West Texas Rednecks. So very excited to show this. Anything with Barry Windham, because I think Barry Windham was a great wrestler. He also was second generation. Everyone knows his dad was Black Jack Mulligan. And so yeah, this ought to be a very, very interesting match. I can't wait to show it to you. If it is too loud, just turn down your volume. Of course, if you can't hear it, turn it. All right, here we go. Match started. Dustin is the United States champ, and Barry Windham is not. The only thing I don't like about these homemade ones, like at these house shows, because technically you weren't allowed to take a camera with you. I mean, that's why it was called a house show. But I mean, like the camera is very shaky. I mean, it's WCW. They should want any exposure they can get, especially in '93. Oh, ow. Oh, he's fighting back. Oh, there you go. He's fighting back. Oh, Dustin made a mistake. Oh, geez. Did you see that? I mean, like, it flew across the ring there. Ooh. Oh, oh. You got him, but they're on the outside. You can't beat them outside. Get him inside the ring. Inside the ring, Dustin. Inside. You can't beat him outside. Oh my. That was a chair shot. Get him, Dustin. Wow. It's bad enough with the commentators. We got fan commentators. Oh, missed. Barry Windham missed. Barry Windham missed. Come on, Dustin. Whoa. Oh. Ow. Oh, no, not the knee. No. That was two. Thank you, commentators. Jeez. Come on, Barry. That had to hurt. Oh, Barry, you missed. Just like Dusty. Except Dusty didn't do that. 2 second generation superstars here. Oh, jeez. He's kicking him. Oh, ouch. Outside again, guys. We can't win outside, guys. Guys. Dudes. Oh, what is that? Like a little table? Okay. A table there. Guys don't need tables. You guys don't need tables. Especially because you're both second generation. Oh, no. Well, come on, Barry. Let's go. You got to beat him. Or you don't become U.S. champ. But you got to beat him in the ring, not out in the seats. Doing that move like Ric Flair did. Oh, he did it again. Dustin just taking punishment here. Oh. Oh, and they're both down. Barry Windham's back up. Oh, kicked him right in the gut. Looks like he's raking his eyes. Got him. Sleeper. And the crowd goes wild. No, Dustin is fading. Oh, Barry Windham using the ropes. Like Flair. Well, I think it's a no disqualification. So there's nothing he could have done. He didn't have to break it. Oh. There you go. Oh. Come on, Dustin. Come on, Barry. Oh, a side suplex. Oh, Barry missed and then fell down. You missed. Oh, sleeper on Barry Windham. That's not good. Oh, Dustin takes a turnbuckle to the head. I mean, there's no disqualification, so he can't do anything. Slam. Oh, Dustin missed. Where are you going? Get back here. You can still get counted out. I was gonna say you get up there, Barry. Uh-oh. Did they go to a time draw? I think they went to a draw. Except for, like I said, I mean, it was a little hard to watch because obviously. All right. I mean, someone had a camera and they were hiding it. So let's see this one.
About it is the U.S. heavyweight champion. He hated the way he won the title last week due to Wyndham's interference. And the rematch is signed. This one should be a very spirited yet competitive rematch.
Okay. And like I said, if this wrestling around the world or whatever can find the whole match between Rick Rude and Ricky Steamboat, the half-hour Iron Man match, if you can find that all in its entirety, I would love to show it.
Joining both Steamboat and Wyndham's Day here last week. Nice shoulder block by the United States heavyweight champion comes to their side. Good quick counter move there by Rhodes. And Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, one half of the Unified World Tag Team Champion. And I'll tell you, let's look at the natural.
Look at the intensity in the eyes of Dustin Rhodes. You know, after their match last week, it's going to be interesting to see who changed their strategy and how they changed it.
Side headlock takeover by Rhodes. Steamboat counters into the head scissor. Rhodes going right back to that headlock. Steamboat not staying in that predicament very long. This match, one fall or television time remaining for the United States Heavyweight Championship.
He's got a figure four around the head and that arm bar. Steamboat's strategy seems to be almost like last week. Keep Dustin Rhodes on the mat. Dustin Rhodes, bigger man, has a height advantage. On the mat, everybody's equal.
Technically, yes, he's correct.
Rhodes able to free himself and now focus on the legs of Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Steamboat, as we pointed out here last week in this contest, very quick, has a speed advantage over Rhodes. I'm not saying Rhodes is slow, but Steamboat is really sudden, and this is good strategy for the matchup.
Really plugging the pressure. That might have been a mistake there.
Steamboat able to counter to the hammerlock. Steamboat, that wealth of experience. Hooking an arm now.
Trying to get that half Nelson in and turn Dustin over on his shoulders, and there he goes.
In the predicament, 2 count. Again, Steamboat forcing Rhodes into that pinning predicament. These two men at one time were the World Tag Team Champions. They still are good pals.
Yeah, tell me about it.
You know much better than I. Side headlock takeover. Other side headlock. And Steamboat counters again. Steamboat quickly countering Rhodes. And that may be the biggest change in the strategy from last week until this Saturday.
Well, I think what they're going to have to incorporate is the use of a lot more combinations. One move is not enough. You need combinations. We got one heck of a chess match going on here, Jim.
Sure do. A lot of fans have community comments to make about this U.S. title situation last Sunday on my radio program on AM 750 WSB. And almost to the man and to the woman, they were very irate at Barry Windham.
Barry Windham interfered, huh?
Test of strength here.
Yeah, this is really, I don't think, this Steamboat's advantage. Using up a lot of energy on a test of strength, which really isn't the issue here. Steamboat's got to wrestle.
Rhodes at 6'6", big leverage advantage. But look at Steamboat. Oh, great technique.
Good move.
Great technique by Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. You know, Steamboat and Shane Douglas, the Unified Tag Champions, has such a war right now with Brian Pillman and Stunning Steve Austin. We are to comment.
Stunning Steve Austin.
That the champions made right after the Clash of the Champions. That one is so volatile, to say the least, as Steamboat forces Rhodes back to the rope. Clean break. Whoa. Oh, trying to counter and it don't go outside.
Ouch. Can't win out there.
Counter.
Counter.
Okay.
I mean, very well schooled guys, you know?
And
very well schooled.
You know,
I can't hear what they're saying.
I don't think you need to hear what they're saying.
so high. And the Clippers are,
I get the idea.
This is a pushing match now.
Clippers are reaching a boiling point here.
Yep, that's what I was going to say.
A lot of frustration in this match already.
Boys. Can't we settle this like men?
Wants to feel the gratification of finally earning a championship after all the hard time and effort he's put in. Where Steamboat has to feel the exact same way, being robbed at the hands of Barry Windham, maybe.
These men both very physically vying for position here on the ropes. And Rhodes has forced Steamboat back in the corner. Referee Mike Atkins trying to go between the men. And trying to wedge his way between them. And he does. Good officiating. things
Oh,
being
he's a little
obviously-
taller than Ricky.
Oh!
Oh!
Steamboat slapping. and
Wow!
Steamboat back.
They're losing it.
Wow!
Oh, for the drop kick. And there goes Steamboat. I can't believe the exchange we've just seen here. Oh, tremendous martial arts chop by Steamboat. Oh, yeah.
Boy, this has the potential of a Donnybrook if I've ever seen one. Look at the eyes in this, and they're getting redder and redder, brother.
Well, when you're wrestling for a championship as prestigious as the United States heavyweight title, you can expect an emotional situation between great athletes. But this is somewhat surprising, as far as I'm concerned. Steamboat scoops up Rhodes and slams him with authority. Got him up there again. Steamboat. Went for the big splash. Rhodes able to make an adjustment there and drive his knee into the abdomen of Steamboat. And now he returns those body slams in kind. Drops that elbow. Right on his chest, lateral press. And Steamboat able to get a shoulder up before 3. Great wrestling match.
Yeah, what a match this is. You know, it's boiling down. Who's going to make the first mistake? When tempers fly, mistakes are made.
Dustin Rhodes says that could have him waist lock. And Steamboat able to kick out. And now Steamboat.
Wow, now they're going back and forth here.
Legs, and he got a near fall.
Back and forth, back and forth.
TV time remaining. We'll keep our eye closely on the clock.
Whoa! Oh, crucifix!
He got the arm hook right there. Another near fall.
Quick move by Dustin Rhodes considering his size.
Inside cradle and Rhodes. I thought he had him there. I thought he had him locked up and Steamboat able to kick out of it. Boy, neither guy can really get a big advantage. Rhodes, high cross body.
Oh, no.
High cross body with a lot
That was
of weight.
due. And not a minute more.
Sleeper by Steamboat. I understand. Oh, Rhodes drove his head. Run up in the jaw, Steamboat.
That had to hurt.
Approximately 1 minute of wrestling time left. Rhodes going for the cover. He wants to win it right here. And the United States heavyweight champion, 1 count away.
We got 1 minute left, but it's only in 3 seconds. We need.
Oh, almost.
Steamboat again going for the pinning combination. Rhodes with a big knee lift there. Staggers Steamboat and takes him down with a clothesline. Lateral press by the U.S. champion. And Steamboat able to kick out. We're witnessing a great wrestling match for the United States heavyweight title. He's going to let it bulldog.
Oh, too much time on the part of Rhodes. Steamboat felt that one.
We're just about out of wrestling time, ladies and gentlemen. And there's the bell.
Well, that was a good one. Really good. So this next one, like I said, this is a treat. Okay, this is Ric Flair and Mr. Perfect. This is a house show. Like I said, this had to be before that loser leave town match. So yeah. Oop. Let's do that and up and go ahead. Face run. This is 93, January, I'm thinking. So yeah, this happened before the loser leave town match. Come on, Curt. Come on, Curt. Let's go, Curt. Mr. Perfect. Mr. Perfect. We want Mr. Perfect. Get him, Mr. Perfect. Oh, knock it off there. Come on, Curt. Come on, Curt. Oh, yeah. Me likey. Get him. Get him. Oh, get him, Curt. I like the blue and it looks like yellow on the singlet. Oh, yeah. How do you like that, Flair? How do you like that? Get him, Curt. Come on, Curt. Come on, Curt. Come on, Curt. Come on, Mr. Perfect. Come on, Mr. Perfect. Come on, Mr. Perfect. Mr. Perfect is mocking a Ric Flair. I like it a lot. Get him, Curt. Come on. Come on, Mr. Perfect. Oh, yes. He's a messing with you. I love it. Come on, Curt. Let's go, Mr. Perfect. Mr. Perfect. Woo! How do you like them apples, Flair? Sorry, my nose is itchy. How do you like that, Flair? I'm guessing this was also taken by a fan, as I don't hear commentators. Come on, Perfect. Come on, Curt. Are you gonna do it or not? Come on, Flair. Oh, not the knee. Ouch. I love it. Kurt's a baby face. Oh. Yes, come on, Curt. Come on, Mr. Perfect. Get him. Dropping him like a bad habit. Oh, don't give up. No. Oh. That's the only problem with these home ones. The camera is really shaky. Come on, Curt. Oh. Oh. Be careful. Oh, no. He's coming out after you. Oh. Can't win down there, Flair. No, I don't think so. If you want to get fined, go ahead. You might get disqualified. Disqualify him. No, not the hair. Flair. Oh. At least he didn't accidentally slide down the pole and accidentally injure himself. Whoa, there we go. Yes, come on, Curt. Come on, Mr. Perfect. One. Oh. Okay. I know, right? Come on. Oh, glad I don't have to feel those. Oh, no. Not the shoulder. That had to hurt. Oh, no. Come on, Mr. Perfect. Come on, Mr. Perfect. He's holding on to the ropes. Ref, look up. Poor Perfect's got so much fortitude. He couldn't give up. Referee, look up. Look at him. Yeah, that's right. What, are you going to fight us all? Get back in the ring, Flair. I mean, really? Come on, Mr. Perfect. Oh. No, 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 no. Oh. Come on, ref, look up. He's using the ropes, ref. Ugh. Look up. He's lying. He's using the ropes. Look. Oh, shut up yourself, Flair. Come on, Mr. Perfect. What are you going to do about it, Flair? That's right. What are you going to do? You got to fight us all? Get him. Oh. Ref, stop it. I don't know what you're trying to do, but don't do that. Oh, come on, Mr. Perfect. This is hard to watch. Come on, Kurt. Feel no pain, no pain. Come on, Kurt. Get him. No, no, not the sleeper. I don't think Kurt can take much more. I don't know, though. He's got a lot of guts and a lot of heart. At least he got him off the sleeper. Whew. Come on, Kurt. Get him, Kurt. Oh, it's a figure four. He's putting a figure four. Take that, Flair. Yeah, take that. Take that. Come on, Kurt. Come on, Mr. Perfect. Come on, Perfect. Come on. Give up. Too bad, Flair. No. Don't say no. Get him, Kurt. I won for good measure. Yes! That looks like fun. I want to try that so bad. Doesn't matter. Oh. Ah! Stop doing that. Whoa. Well, at least we can't see it. Oh, come on. Really? Kurt. Flair, pull your pants up. I don't want to see that crap. Oh, perfect flex. Perfect flex. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Oh, well, still a whole.
For your convenience until after. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who have still not made it by those World Wrestling Federation souvenir stands, they will remain open for your convenience until after this afternoon's last event. And one other special note, ladies and gentlemen, that's tomorrow, Sunday, January 12th.
All right. Thank you for letting us know that. I just wanted to see what that was. Okay. Wow. Again, the house shows, because fans have to do them, they're not as good. And I would think that, the WWE as well as WCW, even though in 93, I think WCW needed all the exposure they could get. I just think that they kind of frowned upon bringing, cameras to the show. I mean, now everybody has a camera. Everyone has a phone camera. And I like the angle that Triple H is doing. Before they were like, oh, no, these are house shows. You have to be in person to see them. That's why it's not on TV. Give me a second. So I think that was the kind of like back then that was the thing, but now it's like, hey, everybody's got a camera phone, so hey, everybody videotape this, and Triple H having the fans videotape Kevin Owens getting at Cody Rhodes. By the way, I want to let everyone know I haven't sold out. I have a plaque coming with Mr. Perfect. I have a T-shirt with Braun Breaker and a T-shirt of Cody Rhodes coming. And I will be showing those. Yes. But I did see this huge plaque of Mr. Perfect. I was like, oh, I have to have it. You guys don't understand. They had onesies. They had onesies, and I don't even have a baby anymore, guys. I have a son. He's 8 years old, but I mean, these onesies were so cute. They had Mr. Perfect on them. Makes me long for another child. Oh, what? So we're going to get to our main event. I am going to take a 5-minute break because I will have to, just so that we don't get any kinks or anything. So I will be back in 5 minutes. Catch you on the flip side. All right. Hey, Curt Hennig fans. So I got it all ready to go. We are going to hear a little bit of Gorilla and Bobby Heenan talking here, but hey, that's okay, right? So a little bit of talking and then the match. Here we go.
He's the champ right now. A matter of time. It's time for our feature here this week on Primetime Wrestling. Rugged Ronnie Garvin taking on Mr. Perfect. We're going to go to ringside in Beantown in the Boston Garden as this match is already underway.
I was going to say all that.
Oh, Curt Hennig ran right into that one.
He really did. Stinging right hand from Rugged Ronnie Garvin. Right on the forehead.
We'll have to try and get a closer view of those
Oh,
shots
come on,
that
Curt.
Garvin takes.
Hey, Ronnie Garvin, you watch it.
To hit you on the temple.
No, I liked Ronnie Garvin. I thought he was a really cool guy.
Blows. His hands move so quickly, and sometimes he tries
Let's
to
go.
throw
Come
a
on,
dummy
Mr.
blow with
Perfect.
His hand low and then brings it up very, very quickly to the top of the head. Catches his opponent every time.
I got the shirt on. I got Mr. Perfect
Referee
shirt.
talking to Mr. Perfect, Curt Hennig.
You want to start boxing?
Warning. Oh, he wants to duke it out
Kurt's
now.
like, you want to start
Ronnie
boxing?
Garvin. Oh, another right hand. So quick with that right hand again. And Mr. Perfect down at ringside one more time. Learning, I'm sure, a lesson about trying to go fist to fist.
And look at that lock on his face. He's wondering what on earth he's got in his hand to hit that hard. He really
Come on,
cannot
Mr.
understand
Perfect.
that. Garvin is so quick with that devastating blow. He'll drop you before you know what's happened.
Into the ring once again, Mr.
Come
Perfect.
on, Mr. Perfect.
He and Ron Garvin tie up here. Perfect. Rugged Ronnie Garvin back to a neutral corner. Oh,
Got
in the
him.
face. Right in the face.
Trying a little humiliating
Come on,
tactics
Mr.
there.
Perfect.
Mr. Perfect.
Once again, same corner.
Oh,
boy, backhand.
Oh, and
Second
again.
time, 3 times. Really nailing Garvin. Rugged Ronnie Garvin, though, comes fighting out. And a right hand. Right over the top rope of that one.
Garvin wasn't phased at all by those knife edges. 3 or 4 of them delivered by Mr. Perfect there. But he came right back with his own shots and once again used them.
Come on, Mr. Perfect.
Stomping on the
Watch
hand
it. Watch it,
now.
Ronnie
Curt Hennig, Mr.
Garvin.
Perfect, who-
No, Ronnie Garvin is a really cool
Oh,
guy.
he was thinking twice about
He
coming back to
looks
the ring.
devastating, but Jim Cornette said you don't feel a
thing.
thing.
Well, not a really
But I mean,
perfect
Kurt
start
knows how to
here
sell.
for Curt
Oh,
Hennig.
here we go.
He's
The
made a few
selling,
errors, I
right?
would say.
Oh, it looks
and a little
devastating.
humiliating smack back.
Oh, but it's not.
There is no doubt.
Hey
Rugged
now.
Ronnie Garvin- Oh my goodness. Can
Hey
really dish
now.
out the pain.
If you're gonna show his behind, wait till I'm looking. I will focus on his behind.
And Mr. Perfect, who usually starts off with
I thought he was gonna pull his tights down. Thanks, Ronnie Garvin.
Do that against this man, Ronnie Garvin,
Oh.
and he's made a less
Ow.
than perfect start. And we may be
Oh.
seeing history in the making here, because that perfect
Oh,
record
oopa.
could be blemished quite easily. But then about that, Garvin tried a side headlock, and Mr. Perfect.
And
now
Ronnie
brings him up
Garvin
in
was
neutral
from
corner once again. He
Canada,
gets a
so,
good
you
right
know.
hand in there. And then staggered rugged Ronnie Garvin. Second time, and Garvin in trouble. Right hand. Head shot back up against
Come
that
on,
top
Curt.
turnbuckle. And this time, Curt Hennig has found something that
Hey, it's
stopped
Mr.
Garvin.
Perfect,
Before
everybody.
his
I should
blows
be
were
calling him Mr.
ineffectual.
Perfect, too.
Garvin was able
Come
to
on,
fire
Mr.
back, but
Perfect.
not this time.
Oh.
Right to the midsection after sending Garvin to the ropes on the right side. And Garvin drops down to the mat, and that was perfectly placed, I must say. Right to the midsection, and a perfectly placed
Ouchies.
headbutt to the midsection.
He hit him in
Well,
the
the
stomach.
referee
Be
is,
quiet,
trying to
referee.
admonish Hennig for that move. And Mr. Perfect paying no attention to him, but to me it was a perfectly legitimate headbutt to the upper part of the stomach of Ron Garvin. I didn't see anything wrong with that, Tony.
What do you say? What do you say?
Right on
I don't
target.
know. Should I
Side
give
headlock
up?
now. Those are powerful arms on Mr. Perfect there. He really has a lot of force and power in the upper body. He's about 6'3". He is
He is
perfectly built
6'3",
for a
not
wrestler,
he almost is
and he
6'3".
certainly knows
Curt
his
is
wrestling
6'3".
inside out. Garvin trying to power out of the side headlock.
Come on, Curt.
The
Oh,
fans getting behind rugged
Come on,
Ronnie
Curt.
Garvin here.
oh, okay.
But now Mr. Perfect using the hair, pulling him back down to the canvas. He must have a perfect grip because, Tony, look at that hair there of Garvin, and look at that tremendous camera
Yeah, I
shot
did pull
by our
there.
number 6 cameraman there, right inside the ring. Takes you right in there, out of your living room, into the ring. But
Come on,
you
Curt.
can see how short that hair is. Very difficult to grab that, I would imagine. And you can see how much pressure Mr. Perfect is actually applying to Ronnie Garvin. Give Garvin a lot of credit. He's hanging in
What do
there.
you say? You say give
Around
up.
the chin. And look at the resolution there with that close-up shot of the face of Curt Hennig. There's no doubt about it. We can really get you right in the ring with these people. A little intimidating to us somewhat. Garvin
Or to
trying
them.
come out of it now.
Come on, Curt.
One
I mean,
knee,
Mr.
both
Perfect.
feet. Once again, trying to power his way out of it by grabbing the wrist. And maybe executing a top wrist lock here. Holding on.
Oh.
Again the hair, and again down goes Ronnie Garvin. And again, the referee unsighted Tony. That is how good Hennig is. He has perfect awareness of his geographical position inside that ring at all times.
Come on, Curt.
Which is a definite asset. If you know exactly where you're placed, you know where those ropes are, you know how much room you have to deal with, you know your parameters.
Come on, Curt.
Still arm around the chin. Here comes rugged Ronnie Garvin one more time. He's up on one knee, standing up once again. And twice now. Mr. Perfect has grabbed the hair. Let's see what happens here.
Oh,
Garvin
come on,
going
Curt.
the same route again.
I mean, Mr. Perfect.
With a top wrist lock. Now trying to power Mr. Perfect over. I'm quite astounded here. It would appear that Garvin, who is giving a little weight away to Mr. Perfect, is the stronger man. In those tests there of sheer strength, it was Garvin who came from underneath and overpowered Curt Hennig. Well, once
No, I
again,
What a
didn't. No, I
matchup.
didn't.
Strength against strength, power against power, technique against technique.
No, I didn't. No,
Yeah,
I didn't.
Where are you, Brain? On the beach somewhere, thinking about ravishing Rick? Just a rumor that I heard. I don't know where you get that stuff. Mr. Perfect is looking around for a manager, and that he wasn't even considering you.
Oh, you just
I
try
would
to
have
start
been his
trouble all the
manager.
time.
I don't have to start trouble when you're around. You generate all kinds of it. Let's
Rona
go back to
Monsoon.
ringside and
Pulling the
beat
hair.
down.
But Garvin didn't get him down that time. But still, Mr. Perfect, with that chin lock, clamped right on rugged Ronnie Garvin.
Come on, Curt.
And I suspect two things are happening here, Tony. Mr. Perfect is giving himself some breathing time, and he's also wearing down this tough, rugged Ronnie Garvin, who has given him problems. And if Garvin gets another one of those shots with the heel of his hand, the palm against the temple of Curt Hennig, he may be trouble again.
It's Mr. Perfect, guys. Mr.
Side
Perfect.
headlock now.
Come on,
Garvin
Mr.
at one
Perfect.
time, you saw there.
Oh.
Trying to pick him up, maybe drop him down across
Yes.
the knee, but no. Mr. Perfect really
Get
wiping
him.
away Ronnie Garvin.
here in the corner. Backhand
Oh.
shots again, and Garvin staggering. Barely holding himself up
Ouch.
by the rope, though. Now gets away from the ropes, and he's really wobbling. Oh, he comes out swinging.
Really wobbly.
Right hand. But a big right hand by Mr. Hennig. Curt Hennig basically toe-to-toe.
Mr. Hennig? Yeah, that's what I would call him. Until he
really
said,
is
hey, call me Curt.
unpredictable,
Okay.
Garvin. He was taking tremendous punishment there.
Oh.
And it was apparently having its toll or taking its toll on him, but he managed to fire back.
Garvin hit
Oh.
and he really nailed Mr. Perfect.
Curt, nobody wants to see his bottom.
One an elbow drop, puts him down, and now on him.
No.
Oh, almost a 3 count. And Curt
Come on,
Hennig
Mr.
barely
Perfect.
got out of it.
He did, but I had a perfect shot there
oh.
off his right shoulder,
Okay.
and I could see, a perfect view, I should say.
Yeah, watch
that he
the
was
hair, Garvin.
just
Watch
able to
the
clear that
hair.
before that 3 count.
Ah.
But Garvin
No, I
now
don't
is
think he had
pressing and
anything to do with
pressing,
it.
and he's making his presence really felt here.
Oh, no, a
look at
sleeper.
this. Got him in the sleeper hold here, doing so well.
With the sleeper hold. Rugged Ronnie Garvin holding on to Mr. Perfect. And the referee checking in. Knees are wobbling. And he is not that close
Come
to the
on,
ropes,
Mr.
so Garvin
Perfect.
can have it. Well, he's leaning now. Maybe reaching out to the ropes on the right side. Has him down.
The second drop of that arm, he just managed to keep it up. So obviously he is alert mentally, if not physically.
What do I say?
And
He's
he
not saying
has
anything.
him in an awfully compromising position there.
But has that foot on the ropes. And that's why the referee called for the break.
Oh.
That left foot
Oh.
on the rope. And now
Hey.
here's his Garvin stomp.
Watch it. Watch where you're kicking there,
Down
Garvin.
one side, up the other. Oh, and right on the side of the head.
And that last stomp to the jaw of Curt Hennig really stunned him. And once again, Hennig, Mr. Perfect, in the imperfect position.
Whoa.
Garvin trying for the pile driver, but no. Mr. Perfect reaches up for Ronnie Garvin. Garvin trying
Whoa.
to set play. 1, 2, and again, Mr. Perfect's out of it.
The record was almost
Come on,
shattered
Mr.
there.
Perfect.
It was almost Mr.
Oh,
Imperfect,
hey,
and
watch
there is
it.
a tremendous shot with the right hand, and another one, the heel of that hand. Ah, it really takes its toll.
Garvin rolled him up,
No.
and again, Mr. Perfect. Living on the edge. Just getting out of it.
Hiya.
Oh, very quick move by Garvin. Oh, what a good move. So quick.
Catching the right foot, wheeling him around, trying for and getting the atomic
Oh.
drop. Mr. Perfect hit the corner, face first, and drops down.
Not the back.
Sometimes I'm just a little bewildered by Garvin. He could have gone for that pinfall just a mite earlier then, and I'm sure he would have had his man then, Mr. Perfect, down, but for some reason or other, he was a little reluctant to go for it. Do you think he's showing overdue caution here?
I think so. Fans counting right away with Rugged Ronnie Garvin's
Come on, Curt.
shots.
Come on.
And now grabbing Mr. Perfect.
As
by
Rodney
the-
Piper would say later,
goodness gracious,
ew,
the
a handful of
nostrils.
boogers.
Rolls him up. And Mr. Perfect out again.
Come on,
Well,
Mr.
the one thing you
Perfect.
can say for Mr. Perfect here, there are perfect escapes from really good holds, but his offense hasn't been very good this last 2 or 3 minutes.
Both men go down.
Oh, man, they hit heads.
And that was almost a 360 there by Curt Hennig.
Colliding in the center of the ring.
Whoa. Curt.
Neither man up yet.
Come on,
But
Mr.
Perfect
Perfect.
in a sitting position, and there you see Curt Hennig finally up.
No.
Garvin is
Little
getting up.
wobbly.
Actually,
Little
up
wobbly.
the ring.
Well, I think he's gone for the high ground there, and that's the first time I've ever seen that. I've never seen Rugged Ronnie Garvin back off from an opponent before.
You think that, or maybe he's not aware of where he is?
Yes, I think there is that point. You might be quite right there, Tony. I think you're absolutely right, in fact, because he's still stunned, and I don't
Come on,
believe he
Curt.
realizes he's on the apron of the ring.
I'll tell you what, he took quite a shot getting down to the canvas.
Oh.
And certainly Mr. Perfect taking command here. With forearm blows across the chest.
Come on, Mr. Perfect.
Scraping rugged Ronnie Garvin across that top rope. He'll try it again. Deliberately goes over to get Garvin. Again.
Oh.
Forearm blow on the chest.
Yikes.
And Garvin sitting down.
His eyes are rolling a little bit.
Oh,
He didn't seem to know
whoa.
exactly where he was, but it might have been just a ploy to bring Hennig into that situation that he's in now.
Oh, my. Pulling down
Oh,
on the
that had to
head.
hurt. Come on, Mr.
All
Perfect.
the way to the floor. Garvin now climbing the turnbuckle.
Oh, Mr. Perfect, look behind you.
Flying body press. Mr. Perfect rolls him over.
1, 2, 3.
And that's it. Out of nowhere. Mr. Perfect gets the pin. And let's get the official word.
The winner of this bout,
Momentum took him over.
Perfect.
I'd like to look at that very, very closely because it appeared to me that Mr. Perfect knew exactly what was going on there. I think he lured Ronnie Garvin into this. Now, watch
Could
Garvin.
have.
He's
He
going
could
to
have.
the top of the turnbuckle, and then watch Perfect. He watches him all the way down and rolls over into a perfect pinning combination. And I think that Mr. Perfect knew exactly what was taking place there.
1, 2,
A very,
3.
very clever move indeed by Curt Hennig. And look at that smile, that knowing smile on his face. He knew something that Garvin didn't know there. And we'll be right back with a lot more excitement and action.
All right, so we're gonna stop that. Yeah, guys, that was really good. Because I really liked Ronnie Garvin. I liked his wrestling. But I was only 3 when that I was almost 3. Almost 3 in 10 days. That was April 10th. Excuse me. In 10 days I would literally be 3 years old. 420, baby. So I mean, that was a great match, and if I at 3 years old, if I now I wouldn't actually catch wrestling until I was 4. So it would be SummerSlam 1990, and it was Kerry versus Mr. Perfect. And that's when I fell in love with Mr. Perfect. But I mean, if I was 3 years old and my dad was watching WWF and I would have seen Kurt then, I would have been, elated with him. And I definitely would have kept watching him. Even as a 3-year-old child, I think I still would have kind of understood something, that, he was an excellent wrestler, an excellent person. And I just can't say enough good things about not only Kurt, but like Ronnie Garvin, because, again, I listened to Jim Cornette, and he was saying nothing but great things. He's saying, it looked devastating that, Ronnie Garvin was punching him, but he didn't feel a thing. But of course, Jim, being the professional that he is, he was actually selling for Ronnie Garvin. So they look devastating, but they weren't. As I think they call that having a night off. That was both Kurt and Ronnie Garvin. So I think that was an excellent match and an excellent matchup, because I think they were so well schooled in wrestling that they didn't hurt each other, and it was like a night off for them both. But the selling was there, the intimidation was there. Everything was there. So, all right, guys, that's it for me. Next week we will have another match from Kurt. I'm not sure who he faces, but we definitely will have another match for you. Excuse me. And again, 3 more matches that we're going to watch off of the history of professional wrestling around the world. I have a great one for you. It's Bruno Sammartino versus Larry Zbyszko. So there you go. Larry Zbyszko would help Kurt in the AWA. He would actually help him by handing him a roll of dimes. Now, there was no real evidence of that when they did the investigation, but yeah, he eventually will very discreetly hand him a roll of dimes, and Kurt will knock out Nick Bockwinkel. So we will definitely watch that next week. And that's a good one because I think this is when Larry Zbyszko had issues getting out of towns because he had turned on Bruno Sammartino. So So we will watch that next week. That will be next week. This will be February when you're seeing this, but it's actually January the 23rd when I'm recording this. So I'm very excited for next week. But everyone is going to hear shameless plugs after this. And then, of course, I just want to let everyone know that the outro song is AI generated. If you would like to make your own AI song, you can, the links are in the description field. You can check those out. If you would like to donate to my channel, please do so. The links are also in the description for my PayPal and also for my Cash App. So if you can, please, please, please give to me, give to me, give to me. Any donation is fine, even if you can do like $1. You know, $1 goes a long way. At least for my family, it does. Anyway, if you have any other issues, I know we are going to do on Sunday. We are going to have our Black Magic talk with Sonia Smith. We're going to talk about UFOs. Ooh. And also Sunday night will be pro wrestling talk because this Saturday is Saturday night's main event. So look out for that at 7:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It'll be the next 2 Saturdays. So again, it'll already be past because this will be like the mid to end of February when you guys see this. So check those out. If you Angels links will be in the description field. If you do want to watch professional wrestling, excuse me, if you want to watch pro wrestling talk, we're up to episode like 36, 37, something like that, almost 40, guys. And also I'm going to try to have some guests on the show when I hit episode 100. So look out for that too, because that'll be coming up probably within a couple of months, you know. So excited for that as well. And remember, everyone, nobody beats Mr. Perfect. Nobody. Bye, guys. Okay, guys, this is where we're going to do some shameless plugs here. So the first shameless plug, if you could please go over to my other show, which is Black Magic Talk. I will put the links in all the description fields. If you could just kind of browse it, if you are not only a wrestling fan, but you like Wicca or paganism, and you'd like to learn more about it. We just did some recent episodes. So if you'd like to hop over there, just click the link in the description field. If you would like to give to the Black Magic Talk Patreon, that link will be in the description field. And again, if you would like to have a tarot reading on the show, you can DM me on X. My link for that X will be in the description field. If you would like to do one off the show, you can also just DM me and I will give you my rate. My co-host is Matt Collins. He can also give you a tarot reading on the show or off the show. If it's on the show, all you would have to do is become a Patreon supporter for $5 a month. You get all kinds of perks. And again, we can let you know when you can come on the show. And if you'd like to do it off the show, Matt can definitely give you his rating for doing tarot. The next shameless plug I would like to do is, of course, Pro Wrestling Talk will always be on Saturday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. It is scheduled to change, but Angel and I will let you know on the Wrestling X. So if you would like to DM us at any time, me and Angel, my link will be in the description field for my Wrestling X, and that is for Pro Wrestling Talk, and also for this podcast, Curt Hennig Was the Best, Changed My Mind. If you would like to give to the Patreon, I have for Curt Hennig Was the Best, Changed My Mind. Again, you can go and look in the description field. It should be there. I have $1, $3, $5, and $10. The other show is just $1, $5, and $10. I'm sorry, it's $3, $5, and $10, I think. I'm not sure. I'd have to double check. But if you could give, thank you in advance. If you'd like to ask any questions for pro wrestling or Black Magic Talk, you are free to direct message me on X, or Angel, my host for Pro Wrestling Talk. Again, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. every Saturday, unless it is scheduled to change, but we will definitely let you know beforehand. So, of course, this show, I'm going to do a shameless plug for this show. Again, $1, $3, $5, and $10 you can contribute on Patreon. If you would like to give on Cashapp, I will take donations on Cashapp, but direct message me on X if you would like to do that, and I will give you my handle. So if you have any questions like about the show or any technical questions, you can always direct message me on my X, and I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. The next shameless plug I would like to do is for Hardlands Media, Kate Cabello, someone I call a good friend of mine. Please check him out. He is Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Central, and that would be 10 p.m. Eastern. So 9 a.m. Central, he is Monday through Friday, sometimes Saturday, depending on when you can catch him in a good mood for a Saturday brunch. If he does do Saturday brunch, I usually am sleeping or at work, so but check him out. He's really good on politics, and I have the pleasure of calling him friend. Some more shameless plugs. If you could also subscribe to Angel in the Afternoon, he does a great job on politics as well, and that's Angel in the Afternoon, and he's usually on 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Friday. That is also scheduled to change. If you have any questions about it, he'll usually let you know. And he will definitely, you can direct message him if you need to get a hold of him. The last one is Deconstructing. His name is Dave. I really recommend him too. He has a little podcast on YouTube. All you'd have to look up is Deconstructing Topics, and he does some really good stuff. I really recommend you guys check him out. Subscribe to everybody I just said here, and check them out. And remember, everyone, nobody beats Mr. Perfect. Nobody. Hey, Curt Hennig fans, just want to let you know that the ending outro song is AI generated. Again, it is AI generated. Thank you all for listening. And remember, everyone, no one beats Mr. Perfect. Nobody.
He walked into the ring, a legend set to soar. In the flashing lights you could hear the crowd roar. With a twinkle in his eye, a swagger in his stride, Curt Hennig, he was more than a star in their eyes. From the farms of Minnesota to the wrestling hall, he stood undefeated through it all. A father, a friend, a hero we'd see, perfect in the memories for you and me. He was Mr. Perfect, never missing a beat. With every match, he rise to his feet. Though he's gone now, a hero we'd see, perfect in the memories for you and me. In the quiet of the evening, stars shining bright, you'd hear tales of his glory, longing to the night. With a grip like a vice and a smile that gleamed, he lived every moment like out of a dream. His days in the sun and the nights in the cold, stories of Curt never grow old. Remember the laughter, battles hard fought, perfectly missed, but never forgot. He was Mr. Perfect, never missing a beat. With every match, he rise to his feet. Though he's gone now, a hero we see, perfect in memories for you and me. He was Mr. Perfect, never missing a beat. With every match, he rises to his feet. Though he's gone now, his legend's still strong.